Hi again, everybody. Dan here. Tonight I'm going to answer the question that no one gets. I don't care if you're a doctor. I don't care if you're an average Joe. No one knows this. This is something you'll never hear from anybody because basically people are too stupid to figure it out, but it's totally true. Why does sugar taste so good? Okay, this is why sugar tastes so good, and it's the truth. And you don't need a randomized controlled trial to prove it. The reason sugar tastes so good is because sugar is good for you. To an extent. Now, you're thinking I'm crazy for saying this, but the truth is, sugar is good for you in a caveman type environment where food is scarce. What do animals have to do to survive in an ancient world or they do in today's world? What do they need to survive? What's the biggest problem? Starvation is one of the biggest problems that animals face in nature. And nature has come up with a method to keep animals like humans and other animals to survive nature. It's sugar. The fructose that makes sugar sweet, what it does is it causes metabolic changes to animals' bodies. It causes animals to move less because when the fructose is metabolized by the liver, it causes energy depletion in the muscle cell. And also it blocks leptin, which stops your satiety signal, so you eat more. So basically saying sugar is nature's weight gaining chemical, because in nature animals need a way to survive starvation and also gain weight when they need to for migration and hibernation. And that's what fructose is. Animals and fruits have a symbiotic relationship. The fruit plant needs its seeds distributed. So therefore it developed fructose to have animals eat the fruit, and then they can distribute the seeds somewhere else so that another plant can grow. That's how the fruit plant benefits. How animals benefit is they get that fructose, which stimulates their appetite and causes energy depletion so they can survive the winter. And when are fruits available in nature? During the fall. They fall off trees. And that's when animals need to gain weight, is in the fall, because they need to survive winter or save up fat stores for hibernation. So that's what fructose is. It's nature's natural weight gaining chemical. And we know this. Dr. Richard Johnson of the University of Colorado has proven it. And you don't need a randomized controlled trial to prove that. Sugar is nature's weight gaining chemical, and it makes you gain weight for a reason, to survive starvation. And in nature, starvation is a way bigger problem than overeating. I mean, how many animals besides humans and domesticated animals are fat that humans tend to? None. They all know how to keep their weights thin because they don't make food, they don't consume food in unnatural quantities unless people force them to. So that's the answer. Sugar's sweet because it's good for you, and no doubtedly sugar in nature from fruits has saved trillions and trillions of lives over billions of years, allowing animals to survive winter, which is part of the earth. So that's the truth. Sugar tastes good because it is good for you. Your body's saying eat it, so you can gain weight to stave off starvation. And all animals have to fight starvation in nature. That's the answer. And the problem now is that we're taking sugar and we're eating way too much of it, and there's no famines to deal with, so we're just gaining weight, getting ready for a famine that's never going to come. So that's the answer. And you don't need to be a doctor or to be a scientist and do a randomized controlled trial to prove it. It's common sense. Sugar is nature's weight gaining chemical. Fructose is. And that's why it tastes good, because nature's saying eat this. It may help you survive a famine, because throughout the history, the biggest threat to all animals has been famine. So anyway, that's the story for today, and I hope you liked it. I know it has nothing to do with music, but everybody have a good night.